Hi guys, welcome to another video. In this video, I'll share with you guys step-by-step process on how you can install OpenClaw safely on your PC. Now you might have heard a lot about OpenClaw. Let me give you a little brief explanation. So OpenClaw is an agent which can perform tasks on your PC, read files, write files, send emails, and you can control it via WhatsApp, Telegram. So let's say you have a WhatsApp bot and you're just gonna message that and it will perform tasks on your PC. Now that is the website of OpenClaw. And let me give you a demo because I've already connected with WhatsApp. So that is my WhatsApp and you need to message yourself in order to access the OpenClaw. So I'm simply gonna say, hi, how are you? And it's gonna respond back. You can see that it is our OpenClaw and it is ready to assist. I'm simply going to ask a simple question from it. And it is responding back. Now, this is just a basic question which I've asked, but you can basically connect a skill and it can perform tasks on your behalf, reading email, and there are multiple other skills which you can connect with it. Now, this is a step-by-step process on how you can install using API, and I'm also going to tell you how can you install OpenClaw for free using Ollama. So let's get right into it. Okay, so in openclaw.ai, that's the website. You just need to scroll down and that is the command which will install it on your PC. I'm using it on macOS. I'm simply gonna hit this copy clipboard icon and then open up my terminal. Let's make it a little bigger. And I'm going to paste this command here. It's installing the OpenClaw. Okay, OpenClaw is successfully installed. Here you can see that it installed successfully. If you're having issue accessing this command or if you're getting an error related to Node, you might need to install Node, and that's really simple. Simply go to Node.js in Google and you'll be able to download Node.js from here, nodejs.org. Go to download section and here you will find for macOS, Windows, Linux, whatever operating system you're using. I already have Node installed, that's why I didn't have any issue installing OpenClaw. Now we have that installed. Now we're gonna do some configuration. And first it's asking, do you want to this user? Do you want to use this for the specific user? Yes. Onboarding mode, do you wanna do everything manually or you wanna go with a quick start? I'm gonna go with the quick start. And here it's asking you to configure your LLM model. Now it is suggested by OpenClaw team to use Anthropic models for the better performance, but it is really costly. I'm using OpenAI 4.1 Nano, which is the cheapest model, and you can test OpenClaw with your task and whatever you want to do with OpenClaw. Then if you need, you can basically update the model. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to OpenAI and generate the API key. So go to platform.openai/API keys and generate a new API key. Before generating the new API key in OpenAI, make sure you have set up the billing. So go to this gear icon and set up the billing. And once you have the billing set up, you can generate the new API key. I'm going to click on create new secret key and set up new API key for Claw. Right? Simply click on create secret key and we will have our API key showing up. Now click on copy. And then go back to the terminal, enter the OpenAI, and now it's asking you if you want to use it OpenAI Codex, which is the coding agent by OpenAI. I don't want to use that because I don't have it. I'm going to use OpenAI API key. So go to OpenAI API key, hit enter, and paste your API key by hitting enter and paste the API key. Hit enter, and now you can select the model. Again, I'm going to use the cheapest model in order to test the OpenClaw, and the cheapest one is 4.1 Nano. Let me know in the comments if you think there is another cheaper model available. I'm also going to tell you guys how you can use that completely for free, so you don't need to use any API key. Okay, hit enter with GPT 4.1 Nano. And now it's asking to connect the channel, meaning how do you want to access this bot? I want to access this via WhatsApp. You can do it with Telegram, Discord, IRC, and there are multiple other channels which you can connect it with. But I want to go with the WhatsApp. So I'm going to go with the WhatsApp, hit enter. And now it's asking me, do you want to connect WhatsApp via QR code? I'm going to say yes and hit enter. And now it has given me this QR code, which I am going to scan from my WhatsApp. Okay, I have scanned my QR code and you can see that it says web session ready. Now it is asking the phone number. I'm going to hit enter and add in my phone number and hit enter. Perfect. Now it's asking to configure the skills. I don't want to configure the skills for now. There are multiple skills available. If you click yes, you can see these are the skills which you can add, meaning it will be able to do Apple reminders, blog watcher, all of these skills which you can add on your OpenClaw, and it will be able to perform all of these tasks just by you ordering via WhatsApp. For now, I'm going to skip it. And now it's asking for Google Places API key. I don't want to Google Place API key, meaning it can also detect your location and it can also help you navigate with the Google Places API key. Here it's asking for the Gemini API key for Nano Banana. If you want to generate images using Nano Banana directly via WhatsApp using OpenClaw, you can do that. I don't want that for now. This is for the Notion. And again, this is for OpenAI image generation. So I'm going to hit no, no, no. And in the last, we have 11 labs through which you can also generate audio via your WhatsApp OpenClaw bot. I don't want to do that either. So I'm going to hit enter and hit skip for now. Now it's installing the gateway services and our OpenClaw bot should be up and running within a few seconds. Okay, our gateway services has been installed. Now there are two methods. You can access it via terminal or you can access it with web UI as well. Let me show you how the web UI looks like. So I'm going to hit enter with open the web UI. And here you can see that we have our OpenClaw ready. And if I go to channels, you can see that this is our WhatsApp, which is connected with the OpenClaw. If I say hi, here we have our OpenClaw responding back to us. Behind the scene, we have GPT 4.1 Nano connected with it. Now let me show you how the terminal version of OpenClaw looks like. So all you have to do is just type in OpenClaw and TUI, which will open up the terminal of the OpenClaw. So here is OpenClaw in terminal. Hey, OpenClaw, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. How about you? How can I help you today? So that's how easy it is to install OpenClaw. And we did it with GPT 4.1 Nano, which is the cheapest model. I have been playing around with it whole day and I was not charged like even a single dollar. So 4.1 Nano is really cheap API key, which you can use with OpenClaw and play around with it, learn about OpenClaw. Now I'm going to tell you how you can install it completely for free using Ollama. So for that, we're going to head over to ollama.com. And here, if you scroll down, you can see that they already have that added. So if I click on OpenClaw, that's the command which you will need to use in order to run OpenClaw via Ollama. So Ollama is a website where you can run models locally. So if you don't want to use API key, or if you don't have, if you don't want to spend a lot of money burning the API key, you can simply run the models on your PC. So I'm going to simply copy this command and open up the new terminal instance. And type it Ollama launch OpenClaw and hit enter. Now here it's giving some of the recommended model which you need to download in order to run OpenClaw. There are like Minimax, GLM, and people nowadays are using GLM 4.7 Flash and they are suggesting that it's giving really good results, but it's 25 GB, which you will have to download first from Ollama simply by adding command Ollama run GLM 4.7 Flash. You can find all of the command details here in Ollama. So simply go to ollama.com and search for GLM 4.7 Flash. And that's the command. Once you add this command to your terminal, you'll be able to download this on your PC, or you can simply hit enter and it will start the download and run OpenClaw. I'm going to use the different model, which I already have downloaded. And I'm going to use Llama 1 billion parameter, which is a very lightweight model. So I'm going to hit enter and run OpenClaw with Llama. And now you can see that it is running OpenClaw using Llama model, which we are hosting locally on our PC. So that's how you can run OpenClaw completely for free 24/7. So that's it for this video. Until next video, have a great day.